Hi everybody, this is the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, the Hunter. Welcome back to the baseball head 2. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. As you know, it seems like a lot of gambling problems going on in Major League Baseball right now. And a lot of people are getting disciplined, they're getting suspension. We know the suspension of a few weeks ago of the former Pittsburgh Pirate, former San Diego Padre, and a few other players. Now it seems that there was an umpire involved. I guess MLB has decided to discipline an umpire for violating the gambling rules. Now, as I do this video, Major League Baseball has come out and said that Shohei Ohtani, who was friends with one of the biggest gambling degenerates we've ever seen in Major League Baseball, and Ippei Masahara, who was his interpreter, we know that he was exonerated by Major League Baseball. But how's a guy that's been spent all this money of Ohtani's, and we don't know any information? There was no information put out about what was going on with Ohtani. It's so strange. Here's a report from ESPN.com. Sources: MLB disciplines umpire Pat Hoiberg for violating gambling rules. Major League Baseball has disciplined umpire Pat Hoiberg for violating the league's gambling rules, sources told ESPN, 10 days after the league levied a lifetime ban on a player for gambling and suspended 4 others for 1 year. Hoiberg has denied betting on baseball and is appealing the discipline, sources told ESPN. The exact nature of the discipline is unknown, but Hoiberg has not umpired a game this season. In a statement, Major League Baseball said, quote, during this year's spring training, MLB commenced an investigation regarding a potential violation of MLB's sports betting policies by umpire Pat Hoiberg. Mr. Hoiberg was removed from the field during the pendency of that investigation. While MLB's investigation did not find any evidence that games worked by him were compromised or manipulated in any way, MLB determined that discipline was warranted. Mr. Hoiberg has chosen to appeal the determination. Therefore, we cannot comment further upon the appeal process is concluded. Messages left for Hoiberg by ESPN earlier this week went unreturned. The Athletic first reported Hoiberg's discipline. If he were found to have bet on baseball, Hoiberg would be in violation of MLB's Rule 21, which punishes those who gamble on games in which they were involved with a lifetime ban and games in which they weren't for a year-long suspension. Last major American professional sports official known to bet on games was NBA referee Tim Donaghy, who in 2007 was sentenced to 15 months in federal prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to engage in wire fraud and transmitting betting information through interstate commerce after admitting that he bet on games over 4 seasons and passed along tips to gamblers. Hoiberg is 37, best known for his perfect performance in Game 2 of the World Series, when he was home plate umpire and called all 129 balls and strikes correctly. He's widely regarded as the best ball-strike umpire in MLB. Hoiberg first umpired Major League games in 2014 and became a full-time umpire in 2017. Hoiberg umpired postseason games every year from 2018 to 2022 and was signed to pool games in the 2023 World Baseball Classic. MLB on June 4th banned San Diego Padres infielder Tucupita Marcana after the legal sports book informed the league that he had bet on games while a member of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Marcano's 24 became the first active player in a century to receive a lifetime ban after he placed more than $150,000 worth of bets in October 2022 and from July to November 2023, according to MLB. Oakland A's reliever Michael Kelly, 3 minor league players, Arizona reliever Andrew Saalfrank, Padres starter Jay Groom, and Phillies infielder Jose Rodriguez were suspended for a season for betting on Major League games while in the minors. Each wagered less than $1,000. Now get this. The league investigated and cleared LA Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani after his interpreter, Ippei Masahara, was accused of stealing more than $16 million from Ohtani to cover sports gambling losses. Masahara pleaded guilty June 4th to bank and tax fraud charges that carry a maximum prison sentence of 33 years. Now, I will say this. Like I said earlier in the video, you got the biggest gambling degenerate hanging around Major League Baseball, hanging around a Major League clubhouse. And not one player told the league what was going on. there was no sort of sense by the player. This is Ohtani. Went to Major League Baseball, say, this guy is stealing my money. Can you figure out what the hell's going on? Nothing. This is the craziest thing that's going on. And now you've seen all these people getting suspended left and right. This is a cover-up of the major order by Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball has a reputation in the past of players that have gambled and they swept it under the rug. You want to go back to right after the 1919 White Sox scandal, Black Sox scandal. Ty Cobb and Tris Speaker were gamblers. They were gambling, and they were hanging out with gamblers right after that. Major League Baseball didn't suspend them for a lifetime. Pete Rose, when he played, was hanging around all these gamblers, hanging around all these bookies. And they knew he was gambling, but because he was chasing Ty Cobb's hit record, they didn't do anything about it until after he left the game as a player and was just a manager, and the behavior continued. So we know, and Major League Baseball could have suspended him then. They weren't going to do that. So Major League Baseball has a rather sort of inconsistent history. If you're a star, they look the other way. If you're some guy like Marcana or an umpire, and a good umpire too, by the way, Major League Baseball is full of terrible umpires. Are full of terrible umpires, and they don't do anything about it. You got a good umpire who's being... I don't know what the story is. Okay, I don't know if he's doing a good job and he's gambling. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then meanwhile, you got Ohtani who's losing $16 million, and he doesn't ask the bank what's going on here. Something doesn't add up to me. But the umpire's been suspended. He's in the appeals process. It seems that he's probably going to get a 1-year ban. And this whole thing is a very eerie, kind of weird thing going on. But like I said, this is not the first time Major League Baseball has turned its back on doing the right thing for a star. So, we saw that with the NBA many years ago, 30 years ago. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan left the NBA to go play baseball because he had all these gamblers around him, and the NBA was going to come down on him if he didn't take a year off. And they told him, get the hell out of here and come back in a year. So he kind of got suspended without being suspended, basically. Well, thank you for watching this video. Please let me know what you think about that in the comments section, of course. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.